Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. This is Kimberly Knox. We're in the kitchen with KK. It is National Plant-Based Milk Day, August 22nd. I use a lot of plant-based milk and I make it myself and I speak about its benefits. I'm also lactose intolerant, do not do dairy. So it's a really great day to do a video. So thanks for joining in today here at my kitchen. We talk about alternatives. We get bold, we get courageous, we strip things out because it's all about nutrient dense. We're creating health. Okay, I am a passionate integrative and functional health coach, so I like to get to the root cause, but utilizing food for our health. That is the whole basis of my cookbook, Simple Cooking for Vitality, which you can find out where to get below. And that's really simply looking at the beautiful energetic capacity information provided by food to the different areas of the body. We do strip out all gluten and all dairy, show you how you can do it and feel amazing. My mission is to get people back into the kitchen. This is where healing starts, and to recapture your control over your health, take it back, and to extend and drive longevity and youthful vitality, which is available at any age. That's what we're all talking about here. So nutrient dense food, you have the full ability to control quality at home. Once you become more of a qualitarian, you value your body, you start feeling amazing, you're going to be scrutinizing everything you put in your body. And plant-based milk is notorious for being not so great. As soon as it came onto the market, because we realized that there was very many lactose intolerant people, we just don't have the enzymes, a lot of us. At least now 70% of the people do not break down dairy that easily in their body at all. It creates silent inflammation and problems. So plant-based milk came onto the market. Now, I was making my own until Malk came out, and Malk just has very simple ingredients. That's all you want: filtered water, organic almonds, Himalayan sea salt. That's it for the regular, or some organic vanilla. No natural flavors, no thickeners, no carrageenan. And a lot of them have many thickeners. They don't have that much almond in them because it is a money-making profit at home. You can use a cup of organic almonds for a fraction of the amount, and your own filtered water and ice cubes. We're going to do that now. So I soak organic almonds. You soak them first, you're getting off a lot of dirt and a lot of residue. The skins of the almonds is where some people that are a little intolerant, that's where it's going to be the problem, not necessarily the meat. And so what we're doing is we're doing an alternative that has some of the same fats, fiber, and protein. Okay, but it's not. So I've taken off all the skins. Here they are. Now, if you don't have that, you can do a bag, but this is actually, it's really easy. I soak them overnight after I rinse them. All you do is squeeze them and the skin comes right off the nuts here. So it's just kind of therapeutic to me. I'm watching something and I'm just squeezing them and it takes it right off. So I like to do it like this if I'm going to do it. It's not that much. It's only a cup of nuts, or a half a cup if you're doing less. So they're all ready to go. I've got filtered ice in here. We're going to use about 6 cups of water plus the ice in here, including the ice and the water. So I'm adding in 4 cups of filtered water. We've got 1 cup of soaked almonds. These are organic almonds. They're soaked overnight. And I took the skins off. You don't have to if you have a nut bag, but I'm not going to use a nut bag. So the fill line is right about there. We don't want to go over the fill line, so they won't blend up as effectively. We can add some more water after. So we're going to put these into a very high-speed blender. It's going to make in no time fantastic milk. Let's talk about Malk, ways to use it. So many different ways. I'm going to show you how to make a chai latte. I'm going to show you how well this actually froths. Then I'm going to give you some ideas to make hot chocolate, matcha latte, golden milk, but the chai latte is a really great one to do because I'm going to give you my spices here. I also have videos in my YouTube diary of other drinks that I've made. Black tea here, you can make a dirty latte, adding in a little bit of espresso, but you get to control the spice. No inflammatory ingredients. When you get this out of a pre-made machine, it is loaded with high fructose corn syrup, emulsifiers, inflammatory type milk products. So this is super clean and amazing. It's a little cloudy out today. It's perfect time to have this chai latte. And when you get it at Starbucks, you pay a lot and you're getting almost 50 grams of sugar per cup. Okay. So block your ears here. We're just going to put this on and let it start blending. Really doesn't take long at all. This blender is 1600 watts of power. You need one that's at least 1200, 1400. This is a NutriBullet RX. I also have a the Vitamix. So all those are going to be powerful enough. So what I do, I'm going to strain it just in case there's any little particles, but you don't need much of a strainer. I'm going to leave the water in here because I like that. Frothy and gorgeous. So this is a game changer. You're not going to be able to leave it in the refrigerator for longer than 5 days. You got to use it. So a half a cup of almonds, it's going to make you, this is going to make 4 cups, it's going to make 6. Yeah, so it's going to make here over 32, over 30, like 32 ounces. So that's a lot. For the Malk, I pay almost $7 and it's worth it without having to make it. Look how gorgeous this is. So even though I took off the outside, of course, there's going to be some of the meat here, which you can actually keep this because I've taken out all the seeds. See here, the meal. Let me just put this to the side. Obviously, we're going to do the rest, but what I want to show you, I'm going to do a short video. I'm going to show you how to make a chai latte. So here's a little saucepan. And let me just grab out I was going to grab out my personal small blender. So let me just move this and I'll be right back. Okay, fantastic. So this is the magic bullet with the added icebreaker attachment. I use this for dressings. I use it for all my little personal drinks. It's perfect. So we started with a little bit of ice in the bottom. I've already brewed some black tea here, or you could use a good chai, but it's typically a black tea. I'm going to add in some of the almond milk that we just did. There's a fill line here and I don't want to go above it. So it blends up really nicely. So you know how many almonds are in here. You know exactly what's in there. If you want to add in a little Madagascar vanilla, you can. I typically get the vanilla Malk when I do it because I make a lot of drinks out of it. But if I'm using it for other purposes, I don't use it. I don't use it too much, but I use it for different drinks and things like that. So my chai spice mix, I have it blended up and I keep it in a little jar like this. It's 4 parts of Ceylon cinnamon, 3 parts of ground ginger, 2 parts of cardamom, 1.5 of cloves. So you just do the conversion. 1 part nutmeg, 1/2 allspice, and 1/4 black pepper. Mix it all up, and then all you have to do is reach in with your little teaspoon. I like a heaping. I like a heaping 1/2 teaspoon in mine. You can gauge how much you like. I even add in, I add in my cinnamon stick after. So I like it like that. Get the top on. Hold your ears. All done. Now we just put it in the saucepan here. Unless you're doing it iced. I like mine warmed up, so it's perfect. Then we're just gonna heat this up. So let me clean up a bit. We're gonna heat up, and then I'm gonna show you some other ways, the matcha latte, even a hot chocolate. That's how easy it is to make a gorgeous almond milk. Seriously, you're not spending any time except for if you take off all the outer shells. I actually like to do that. I just sit there and I either, I'm watching something, it goes by in no time. And then I'm going to show you how Malk froths perfectly in your Nespresso frother. So don't think that you can't replace. But this way you're getting no mucus in your body, no low-level inflammation. And that's often what we're finding with dairy, the A1, even the A2 casein protein, a lot of people can't do. The only cheese that I'm okay with is at least 36 months aged or more of a goat cheese. But it's fantastic. Okay, so we'll be right back. Stay with us. So the key to heating this up is don't let it boil. So it'll be steeping. You just want to get it nice and steamy. This is gorgeous. So what am I doing for sweets in here? Well, I'm doing it a little different. I would have put in 2 medjool dates if I was going to blend it up with it. And sometimes I do. But I also like to use buckwheat honey. It's the highest antioxidant form of honey. It's going to be darker, richer, not just straight up sweet. So it's fantastic for this. Let's get it into our mug. And of course, we're going to want to add a cinnamon stick as well. So use your judgment here. It's about a teaspoon. We don't want to oversweet. We're talking about the spleen. It is late summer. The spleen is damaged with too much sugar. Even 1 teaspoon is going to lower your immune system. We're getting ready to go into fall, which is typically our flu season. We need our bodies to be enriched and well fed and not over sugared. So we're building our immune system. Here's a delicious cinnamon stick. Grab this one. Put that in there. So now let's froth a little milk and put that on top. So fantastic. So this is the vanilla. Of course, it's brand new. I can't open it. This is the vanilla flavored one with real vanilla, not vanilla flavoring. By the way, when you see any products that have natural flavorings, don't buy them. There's tons of them out there. It is a big no-no, a wake-up call for how they are putting in stuff that's no good for us. All right, so I'm just adding it up to the bottom here. Turn this on. And in no time, we're going to have a beautiful froth that we can add to the top of our latte. Or you can just drink it like this. But I just want to show you how well this malt froths. And then we're going to go to the matcha. Now, the matcha latte, you're going to make it the same way with the ice, with about 2 cups of almond milk or a cup and a half plus ice. That's what I like. So the blades have something to grab onto. You're going to use, for the matcha, not quite a tablespoon. Yeah, actually 1 tablespoon for about 2 cups or about 2 teaspoons. You'll kind of gauge what's best for you. You can put in 2 dates or you can add in a little bit of honey after. You don't want to heat the honey up. And all right, this is already done here. Now already we have this beautiful broth here, you can see. Fantastic. So let me just grab out one of these so I can scoop out this without adding too much. There we go. Looks amazing. Now I'm gonna top it. I like to top it with a little bit of Ceylon cinnamon. Everything is about the experience when you're eating, when you're making food for yourself, you need to incorporate that experience and not just shoveling food out of a container in the kitchen. Make it, sit down, make it enjoyable, have great music on. That's all part of the energy and how you're receiving food. So see, we've got a nice froth on top. Very simple. I'm not a barista, so I'm not going to be making that perfect little heart thingy thing. So hot chocolate, another yummy thing, but usually is yummy because there's a load of sugar in there and inflammatory stuff, no real chocolate. Raw cacao is loaded with minerals, it's loaded with magnesium, it's loaded with flavonols, which is a part of an antioxidant. Raw cacao is nutrient dense. So 1 tablespoon of raw cacao, a cup and a half plus ice cubes to make it about 2 cups, or you can of the almond milk, and then 2 to 3 dates. It depends on how sweet you want it, but dates are perfect natural sweetener, just like the figs in the fig cookie that we just made in a past video. Then you're going to be getting iron, you're going to be getting potassium, magnesium, B6, all these great vitamins. So between this, you can make really simple drinks with this little blender. It's really quick. So you're able to make something yummy at home before you end your fasting. This is not something you're going to be eating in your fasting mode, but even a golden latte. I know I have a video for a golden latte. You're going to use about 1 inch each of real ginger root and turmeric. Otherwise, you can use a half teaspoon of each of ground. But the real stuff is amazing. Blend this up with the almond milk and some dates. You've got an amazing. And if you are using the Malk with vanilla, then you don't need to add vanilla in. But you see how easy it is to make your own almond milk fractions, pennies, and you're getting all the nutrients yourself. So let's have a sip. So satisfying. Those spices are warming and delicious. They remind us of the fall and holidays. So thanks for tuning in today on National Nut Milk Day. And make sure you read the labels. Pay more to get better or make it at home. But don't inflame your body because the gut is super sensitive and these nut milks are really damaging gut tissue. So thanks for tuning in today at KK's Big Kitchen on how to get healthy in your own kitchen and take back the control of your health.